Alright, I think we should be good. Hopefully. Unless the little bot breaks again. It was weird how it broke during one of the bundles. Let me see here. Real, absolutely. We're doing Stasis because they had an update and also the games. Having a bundle in the middle of the week might have not have been the best of ideas. Just might have. Oh my god. 2 streams? No, we are definitely not doing 2 streams. Even shadow update. They did a shadow update. I saw it a little bit ago. It's mostly cosmetics. I think they've been fixing a lot of them and adding a bunch more. And I think, if I recall, something else, but I'm not sure. They added UGC. I didn't expect that. They added 2 UGC items. I would have bought them, but I don't think it would go on my outfit. It's a shoulder buddy for the little creature. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Let me show you guys what they got, because I think they're cool, but I really don't think they would fit on my character. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this up on OBS. Studlands QBUGC is real. I saw that as well. I was checking out the public UGC recently, because that happened a few days ago. What about Pressure? I have some bad news. Pressure is probably going to be a morning stream. I don't know what their time zone is. I've been waiting for like the past 3 days to check out Pressure and to check out 2 other games that are upcoming, and we're waiting on Pressure. I genuinely have been waiting for it. The bundle relies on Pressure being open, and so I think we gotta skip it. Because weekday bundles are weird. They're absolutely weird. So I was looking forward to checking out all 3 of those games and a few more. But oh well. I think it's just better if we plan it around the weekend, and if we miss it, we miss it. But hopefully we can check it out. But I really don't know when their time zone is and when they're releasing it. Hello and welcome. Let me double check one thing real quick before we begin. We should be good. I hope. I'll get into this topic once we're in the game. These UGC items are pretty cool. They don't fit with my character, I think. They really don't fit. I have some bad news. Hear me out. The audio might be loud. Roblox is doing an update right now. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, now it's fixed. But yeah, Stasis has been doing a bunch of shadow updates, which is pretty cool, but there's a part of me that wishes they publicly announced what they added and what they added. Like, they don't have to say everything, but just a few things like, hey, we added 3 new hats, 2 new shirts, 7 new capes. Like, just a brief rundown, but oh well. But they added a few new items. Explain this game. This is Stasis, a little adventure game. Speaking about cosmetics. Whoa, that's new. This is new. I saw this in a picture, and they have quite a few new shirts. Oh, it's gonna reset soon. Okay, cool. This is Roblox? Yeah, this is Roblox. This is all Roblox. Let me see here. I do wonder when we're gonna get that. This is our little first area. Let's see. That's new and that's new. Hear me out. That looks like a Sledge Queen crown, doesn't it? I would say it does. It's pretty close, but it's kind of small of a crown. Just a little bit. a tiny bit small. Before we get too into it, pulling up the Stasis Discord, because I think I might be misremembering, but I think there were. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there wasn't new enemy drops. Development peaks? Maybe not. Oh well. Either way, we're gonna be grinding. I'm poor right now. The new bows are... Oh, I totally forgot about that new bow. Are they craftable? I knew there was something else, but I didn't know what. They're craftable. We could get that one. Here's the thing with bow and arrows. I don't think they're really compatible with anything all that much. At least not yet. Once we get the next region for the next boss, then all of the weapons are going to be drastically changed, I would imagine. Because of, what's it called? The Valor. Here we go. Playing Blasphemous right now. Cool stuff. Alright, let's get going. Have you played Guts and Black Powder? Have played it before. It got updated, didn't it? I heard it got updated recently. Tried to load into Stasis and my game crashed. That doesn't sound good at all. Is better? Okay. Guts and Black Powder is a good game, but I don't know what specifically was changed and added. But it did sound pretty interesting. That's supposed to be a little free farm area for like new players to get health regen, but it's always empty. Always empty every time I look over there. Since last played, it seems refined. Cool. I think we'll probably get to checking out Guts and Black Powder during the bundle stream coming up later this week, but I might forget easily. Feels bad for new players. It's not really expected to be drained out because the items itself, they're good healing items, but they're not the best. And the game itself, those items don't sell for much in here compared to other items. The lettuces, the iceberg lettuces sell for 1 apiece, 1 coin apiece, compared to almost everything selling for 2 and above. I think stone and sticks are the only items that sell for 1 coin as well. When in doubt on what the hell song will stream, you can always bet on Stasis. Not always. It was between Stasis and minus elevation. Because I think today is baller day. However, it wasn't minus elevation today because I don't know. I don't know when the stupid timer resets. I don't know their time zone. I got no idea on their time zone. So I don't know if it's baller day today or if it's baller day tomorrow. Oh my god. There's a priest in Guts and Black Powder or in Blasphemous? Haven't played in a hot second. If priest is inside of Guts and Black Powder, that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if I should fix my glider. Let's see here. I think we'll do... I think we gotta do spider. And then we'll do the second dungeon. I'll create lob. There we go. Guts and Black Powder. Okay. Guess this is our squad. I don't know if anyone else wants to hop in for silliness, but... Oh yeah, okay. We got a +1. We'll begin. I'm not too worried about loot all that much. We just need a few pieces of aluminum and we should be alright. Baller Day is happening in an hour, I think. Okay. So it is today. We're just a little bit early. There was something... Oh, I was going to talk about the UGC items that Stasis had. I was looking at a bunch of junk in the public UGC because that was new. I did see the QB have amazing deal. Is it a white egg? You're holding a white egg. A normal egg. I don't know if a normal egg is gonna be a good deal. I'm worried about the normal egg. It's all a scam. It's all a scam. Uh, 10 coins for 3 normal eggs trust. I don't think... Actually, I think I filled up the Easter basket. I think I might have. Now the Discord notification shows up. Whoa, cool. Speaking about eggs, I don't know if the event is still on. I have no idea if it is or isn't. Baller day. UGC. I totally got sidetracked by the offer of 3 eggs for 10 coins. QB was cool to see, but the Stasis stuff was interesting because I was like, I wonder if I could recreate my little dude from Stasis into Roblox character. Because, you know, a few months ago, we got, like, access to players being able to make bundles. So I was like, maybe the Minecraft-ish bundle would work to replicate a Stasis design. But I decided not to mess around with that idea. I figured, nah, it'd look way too blocky. But I did think about it. I was thinking about hopping into Character Creator and seeing if I could get a Stasis little design going. I heard that. Whoa, Frostcore. Think UGC is cooked? The public UGC is most definitely cooked. I don't think the catalog is ever gonna recover. I kind of feel like Roblox was trying to do what TF2 had done in the essence of community ran kind of accessories, but when it comes to like TF2, I still believe there's a barrier of access, if I'm not mistaken, where, you know, the game creators or whoever might be still active with TF2 still have to implement it into the base game via loot crates and whatnot. Loot crates aside, Roblox kind of just gave everyone the key to add anything, you know? So instead of having a catalog that's a little bit more refined, we just have a second toolbox, like the Roblox Studio toolbox, which is quite wacky. What would you say in the best... is the best Metroidvania you have played? Other than that, and that. It appears those might be my only played Metroidvanias. When it comes to Metroidvanias, I don't have the most of experience in them. Let me... do I actually... do I actually have experience in any other Metroidvanias? I can sort and check. Metroidvanias. I've played Dead Cells, Hollow Knight, Momodora 3, I believe, or Under the Moonlight, Patch Quests, and that's it. Oh, Tunic. Tunic counts as one, apparently, according to Steam. Even though those are the only Metroidvanias I've played, I do own Rain World, I own Death's Door, I own Hyper Light Drifter. I own quite a few others, but I haven't played them. According to Steam. By the way, song, are you in need of aluminum? Consume the metal. I think we can get aluminum pretty easily, so I'm not too worried about getting free aluminum. I do not need free aluminum. Here we go. We're doing the boss. We're doing the boss. No! Here we go. TF2 is actually looks at the items before accepting them. Yeah, Roblox just eliminated that step in the process. So it's a huge mess. I think we're absolutely... I think the catalog will not recover is what it comes down to. There's a lot of really great items on the catalog. Whoa, we got those. Those feel extremely common. I've seen those so many times. I have stolen the crown. I am stealing the eggs. The chest is raided. Oh my god. There we go. There's a few good UGC items here and there. A lot of them get recolored, so you'll see like Crown of the Lost King, and then you'll see Yellow Crown of the Lost King, and then Red Crown of the Lost King, and then Blue, Purple, Orange, and so on. So there is a flooding instance, and then there's also a flooding instance of Dominus or Vaux everywheres. And those ones are just either re-uploads by people to get around the limited aspect of those. Limited, super rare limiteds, extremely valuable limiteds. So I think public UGC is just completely ruined for the catalog. TF2 is a very lengthy process versus Roblox is like, yeah, go ahead. Oh my god. We'll never look at the spider chest again after the April Fool's update. It's very silly. Very, very silly. I don't know if we're getting additional, if anyone wants to hop in. But if so, I will give a moment. Public UGC, so awesome. There's a few things that are really awesome that I saw, but for the vast majority, no, they kind of suck. Alright, controversial take. The cubes suck. You know those cubes with just a decal of like a funny cat image? They're supposed to be for profile pictures, but like they actually suck. They're cool in hindsight, but having a Roblox character and then having a giant cube encasing your head with just a cat face or image is like it doesn't look good. I prefer designing a character rather than having a cube, a box head with just a, you know, a little PNG of a cat. Don't get me wrong, the PNG of a cat looks absolutely awesome. It's the character design that really fumbles and dips in quality quite drastically. Unrigged blender cube with cat PNG is best. No, it's so bad. It's absolutely bad. It is absolutely bad. It's the lowest quality item one can acquire. I wonder how many of those get sold and if they're actually profitable, because there's a lot of them. It's a silly concept and, you know, it's quick and easy, so I do actually wonder. Public UGC sounds wild to dip into. The listing fee, and then if you want to make it limited, I think there's another fee, and you only get like 30% of the cut. That's wild. With how flooded the catalog is, I feel like even if you were to sell a good amount of a UGC item, getting a return after the 30% cut is drastically difficult to do. Hugely difficult to do. We got this. We absolutely got this. Eggs? What? I think we'll try and craft one of those bow and arrows to see what they do. But right now we just need materials. I kind of got it adjusted to the little jetpack backpack that we got on after the April Fool's update. Kind of got adjusted. Let's see here. They don't sell like at all? That's wild. The whole point of, you know, marketing an item is to get a profit, I would imagine. Of course, there's also the aspect of just selling something silly and fun. But you still want to get a return. You don't always want to get into the negatives when it comes to, you know, publishing stuff for some amount of money. But that's wild. Making UGC Limited is like 30k Bobucks? There's no way. That's so much. That's so much. I saw Mickey Mouse, not the public domain one. What? Yeah, there's a lot of copyrighted stuff on Roblox. There's a huge amount. Some of it is kind of cool, to be honest with you, when it's like by the actual copyright holders. I think there's a few instances where like brands or companies will hop onto Roblox and be like, hey, here's this one wacky character. Or, hey, we're a random shop that sells bakery goods. Have a baguette. It's kind of cool seeing that when it's not shoved in your face. I think Roblox definitely fumbled quite a long time ago when they were doing their quote-unquote events with like Walmart Land and the other corporate brands and whatnot. But some of the silly smaller stuff that has been happening on the site now is kind of alright. Kind of alright. But I don't know who was in charge of designing Walmart Land. I don't know if that one cooked. I do not require normal eggs. I do not require them. Here we go. Normal egg jump scare. Oh. I do wonder how Stasis is gonna continue. Iron Knuckles. I think I'm good on aluminum now, so we could take a journey to D2. Love how all collabs now go directly to GameFam. Do fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really keep track of collabs. Truly was. It censored A. Here we go. They all go. I genuinely thought like GameFam was like a myth, like they didn't exist, because like we heard about them once, and then we never kind of heard about them again, because like Roblox doesn't do events now. They're all kind of like a giant spaghetti mess of like, hello, random Roblox group, we would like to collab with you. Or, I am corporate, I will just make my own group and establish my own little instance in Roblox. So, I haven't kept track. I haven't heard anything about like GameFam collabs or events or anything of that sort. So if that is occurring, that's interesting, I suppose. Oh, I believed I could have got up there. We gotta craft a few keys and then we should be alright. Normal egg jump scare. Basically, just grab really cool IPs and make them simulator slop. If it works, it works. I mean, yeah, your favorite game and character is gonna get ruined, but when it comes to marketing, I would imagine they're probably, you know, making some cash off of what they're doing. I think we tend to forget that Roblox is a website that mainly, you know, focuses on a younger audience. So if you can give a child the worst slop in the world and they're amused for like 10 hours, I think that definitely is a success if you're getting a payroll out of it. Sure, it might not be awesome to view or see, but they are making a payroll. I don't know if they're making a payroll, but if, you know, if they are, they are. I don't know how much GameFam has done, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, it does suck that there's a bunch of, there's a lot of slop, a lot of games that ain't it on the website. Surprisingly though, Roblox actually kind of is helping smaller devs. The profile update actually has been doing wonders for smaller game development projects. I've been seeing a bunch of underrated games pop up there now that like Mr. Wadi will promote and view as well. So it's pretty interesting seeing that. Leaving work early, I'm 100% useless at work right now since there are so many folks here. Oh no, the day of reckoning has occurred. The day of reckoning. I'm gonna mute the game real quick while I craft keys so you guys don't have to be mentally deranged as I am from hearing the crafting sound 1 billion times. Here we go. Song, what's up? Are you giving me free normal eggs? Take these eggs, I will pass. I will pass up on the opportunity. Compensation of the chest. The chest sucks, the eggs suck. I think we're good. Hello, hello and welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm very, very surprised with Roblox's update to the homepage. A huge amount of games are popping up there. Games I've never seen, games I've heard about, and games that are nowhere near the front page. You guys remember Rocketeers, that project from the developers of Jailbreak? That game, I thought it was going to be a little bit larger than life because it's by the developers of Jailbreak, if I recall. I might be getting the developers incorrect because I forget these details often. But I thought it was going to pop off. It didn't really pop off, but it's hanging around the 200 players, maybe higher or lower, but around 200, 500, whatnot. And I'm viewing it. I was thinking, nah, there's no way. The game ran its course, but no, it kind of feels like Roblox is being a little bit generous now in the essence of, whoa, cool, we have a new material in the game. Being generous in the aspect of, no, we don't want these games to instantly die if players fall off. We want to promote them and showcase them. So it's kind of cool. The new homepage. I've been seeing games that we've been to, games that have super small player counts, and it's really, really awesome. There's a few games here and there, I will admit, like Regretivator, Tower Heroes, and Riotfall, but compared to the larger-than-life games that are in the thousands and thousands of concurrent players, these ones are still pretty small. Tower Heroes averages about 2K per day, I believe, and then on fall-offs about 1K. During events, I think 10K, but you know, compared to maybe a simulator or front page super hype recent game in the thousands, 5,000s, 10,000s, these games are still on the smaller side here and there. There's a few others that are a better example. Right now I see Kaijiro cards. And Kaijiro Cards is a trading card game. It's similar to Blocks Cards, but not entirely as cracked out as Blocks Cards, but still a very beautiful game. Merc Fleet is a game that averages maybe 20 to 100 players right now. And there's quite a few more. Bullet Frenzy is on here for some reason. The Flappy Man is on here for some reason. Those games are in the 10s to 100 players, I think. I think Bullet Frenzy is averaging about 10 to 30 players. So yeah, Roblox is being a little bit generous here with their algorithm. Actual numbers for UGC publishing is 20K for limiteds and 20 for non-limiteds. Interesting. 20K is insane. That's wild. That's a huge amount. 8 Blocks cards ruined. Oh no. 20K is absolutely insane for a limited. Guys, I'm gonna drop a limited. It'll have 10 stock. The buying price is 5K. Buy now. Buy now. It's gonna be a box. It's gonna be default cube, but without any cat image. Oh my god. I don't think I'm ever gonna publish a silly UGC. I think that would be way too much work. If I were to do something like that, I would want to make it amazing, you know? So I think I would have way too high of like hopes and way too low of a budget for something like that. Oh my god. It's not happening. I think it would be cool to do, but I definitely should not expect a return is what I'm getting at. Be a silly side project. That will never occur because the budget doesn't exist for it. Here we go. Would not cook in UGC? Pre-streams? Pre-streams are absolutely fire. I was gonna put one of your guys' images from the stream editions area, but I decided not to. It was between the cat image of glances at your balls, but then I was like, no, these image suggestions are just a little bit too chaotic for a nice casual stream. I figured maybe not today. I'll save them for the bundle. That was like the only one that was alright. The other ones were either a little bit too chaotic or out of the realm of Stasis. Let me double check. Cat images just work everywhere. So the other option was go ahead, I'm all ears. I didn't really think the Freako Wave image was gonna be anywhere near usable. The Peppa Pig one, I just had no words for. So it was a weird one to view. Here we go. If it was a minus stream, totally appropriate. Sadly, we are way too early for Gumballer Day. If Pressure doesn't release, I suppose we'll do Barrel Baller Day. And we'll just keep the bundle on Saturday, our usual day. And I suppose that will be the scheduling. Pressure I'm looking forward to because there's 3 games. There's 3 pillars of humanity. There's Pressure, Operators, I think it was. The silly little stealth game. And there was one more game. The Sakura Party. The issue with that game is that it's a tabletop board game. And I got no one to play with. And it's paid access. So I doubt I'm gonna get anyone to hop in. So that one's kind of in the gutter. It's like 400 Robux. I really don't think that one's gonna come in clutch. So if we were to do a bundle today, it would literally be only Operators. I don't think that'd cook. Operators and a few games that have been releasing, opening up. And new small projects. Baller Day is less than an hour. No way. We already have Gumballer. We just need Barrel Baller. That's the only issue. We have the wrong baller. All the loot is mid. What? You're already at the end? I'm still gathering materials. I am still gathering materials. I wonder what this item is used for. Probably the new bow and arrows, but I wonder what else it might be used for. Alright guys, we're going to layer 2. I did the brackets wrong. Baller Day chances work with midnight if you get Hollow Eve, by the way. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Gumballer has a higher chance than Barrel Baller, doesn't it? Then it would probably be a good day to grind for Hollow. Or Midnight, rather, with the Halloween spirit. There we go. It's still wild RNG, but it'd be slightly better. The stay has assist. No way. Here we go. Guys, I got some bad news. I don't think we're getting that many cosmetics. I have brain rot already. Absolute brain rot. The cosmetic shop is gonna rotate soon, and we're gonna miss out on like the 2 items that are in it right now. Wait, where's the... I thought that was a ledge. But no, it's a very small tunnel area that we got in this spot. Whoa, small bug. There are 2 cosmetics right now. I think we're gonna miss out on them because of the dungeon run. Maybe not. Maybe we will be able to grab them. But hopefully we can see some more stuff. There's some really cool designs. They're just expensive. They're pretty expensive. What cosmetics are you trying to get? I kind of just want to see what's in our budget and what's new. I've seen a little bit of the new stuff, but I haven't seen all of it. I've seen some of the pants and shirts, but I didn't know about the samurai helmet. I believe it was a samurai helmet in the current shop. I didn't know about that, so that was cool to see at the beginning. We just need 50 people with luck equipment to get him early trust. The Midnight Baller? That'd be so wild to see 50 players in a server all at once. That would be pretty cool to admit. They updated Stasis. It was a shadow update. The update is mostly small stuff. So we got 3 new bow and arrows that can be crafted. We got a new material. This is it. And we got a bunch of cosmetics added. I think maybe 10 cosmetics as a rough estimate. I'm not entirely sure how many to be exact, but yeah, we did get a few cosmetics. The bows suck. I have no opinion on the bow and arrows, so I cannot say. I cannot say if the bow and arrows suck. What the heck does the new material drop from? The, what's it called? If I die here, we win. We win regardless. I took the book. I took the book! Oh my god. It was worth it. It was worth it. The DPS. Guys, hear me out. We can check the cosmetic shop. I don't even think this is a good book, is it? It's a book. Here we go. The little bugs of beetles. The purple dudes. Chitin? Purple dudes. I did like the lobby. Like 30 or so people with luck stuff, and we got 2 shadows. 1 Trevor in the whole run. Wild. 2 shadows sounds amazing. I still need Shadow Walker. He's so rare. Absolutely rare. This one only goes up to 1, doesn't it? Yeah, max level is 1. I don't think I need this book then. We really didn't use all that many keys. I'm thinking about fixing up my glider. Because it's just ever so slightly damaged. Do I really only have 1? There we go. Do these sell for much? That's not that bad. 3 coins apiece. And it seems like you can get multiples of these pretty easily. That really doesn't sound so bad. This might be a really good area for farming them. I know there's mostly these dudes here, but wait, didn't I fix the glider? Wait, did I not press confirm? Hold on. I have brain rot, so it's possible. Am I poor? I'm poor, but I don't think I'm at 0 coins. Okay, there we go. Those dudes are down there now. So we should be alright. Yeah, check that out. They dropped them. I wonder how many can drop, because I think we got 2 of them early on. That looks so broken. The model looked like it was broken for a second. I don't know if it was clipping into the floor or if it was actually broken. Surprisingly, the selfie stick is pretty common from that dude. Please let me sell this item. Take this, please. There we go. I still have the stick. What? I could have sworn I used this in the repair. That's interesting. Alright, let's take a look. We got a new material. The new material isn't used. What? Is there a new recipe? I don't see where the new material is used at. I know that little dude is right there, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, okay. It's craftable? Hello, little one. There we go. It's craftable now. The ring is craftable now. Huh. I didn't really expect that. During one of the previous Stasis stream, I think the Easter ones, we joked around that the items from these enemies were actually going to be craftable now. So it's actually not worth having an additional one in my storage, I suppose. So this I can get rid of. Huh. I can get rid of this one as well. That makes the grind easier, but that kind of eliminates the process of progression in an odd way. Are the wings in here as well? I don't see the wings, so I would imagine the wings are still dropped. That's interesting. Stop morning streaming. This one's a nice casual morning stream. I guess I can sell these. 50 coins? Wait. Wait. Are we sure about that? 50 coins for a dumb shield? Wait, hold on. That makes sense, but it's eliminating the gold cost. I see. No, wait. That's 30 gold. What's gold? Wait, what's the value of gold? Let's do 4. You get a profit of 4 coins. Okay, never mind. It checks out. It checks out. But if you had any previously dropped shields, they're absolute bank. It's not profit. It's a 4 coin profit. The 10 beetle material would be 30 coins itself. It's just 3 times 10. And then the 4 gold is 16. So you get a profit of 4 coins. It's so not worth it. That's kind of beefy. That's pretty beefy material-wise to create, but that's pretty interesting. This item I might actually make. Do I have enough gold? I need a higher star rarity of it. How many do we need? 4 of them. Dungeon 2 might be where we're camping. Let's see what we get. It's a no star. It's over. It's absolutely over. It's got 2 mana and that's it. Huh. That's not so bad. That's pretty cool. There we go. Oh, that's all I could do. Alright. We'll go to the dungeon number 2. Did that always give a speed effect? That's wild. I could have sworn it just gave healing. That's pretty nice of a speed effect. Alright. I think we might be soloing this one. Maybe. Oh. We're in. Did I put the book away? Oh. Wings are a schematic now? I would imagine they get dropped from the beetles, so that's pretty cool. I thought the new material was going to be for the bow and arrow, or at least one of them. But no, that's pretty interesting. I really did not expect that change. No, you're supposed to let them open up into multiple enemies, and then once they open up into multiple enemies, it kind of, they might be... Hear me out. It feels likely that the more you have, the more chance you have. They have a one little item that can drop. It's a band. I think it's sweatband, and it gives you a stamina regen, if I remember correctly. And so, if there's more enemies of the same enemy, it feels like you have a higher chance of getting the item. I could be wrong on that logic, and but it seems that way. The way I could be wrong on that logic is if only the main one drops the item. Here we go. We need to find those beetles. Real. Mr. White, I have some bad news. We did not get minus. Minus did not occur. Or Mr. South. North. Wait, what the hell? Your character... You're... Hey, I just realized it. In Roblox, you have South, but in YouTube, you have North. I think, was it? I'm so confused now. Oh my god. I'm pretty happy we did a morning stream. I have some bad news for you guys. It's been getting hot over here. For the past 3 days, right now included, it's been hot as hell over here. And so streaming at night is actually kind of difficult, surprisingly, because the sunset occurs, and during the sunset, my room just gets absolutely baked from the heat. And so I think one of 2 things is going to happen. We're going to stream a little bit earlier, or we're going to stream a little bit later into the night when it cools. It's been getting real hot. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. The weather over here is a little bit chaotic and whatnot. Some days it's nice and cloudy. Some days it's warm. I like the cloudy days. Nice cloudy day. Maybe not rainfall, but just a cloudy day. Overcast is nice. There we go. Yo, cool stuff. I see the message. I'll let the TTS read it.
My birthday is in 3 days. Happy early birthday for me.
Hello, happy early birthday. Pretty cool stuff. Hear me out. The best thing about birthdays is getting a cake. Maybe it's just me, but I love cake. More specifically, red velvet cake. Red velvet cake is awesome. But I just love cake. Cake is great. I don't often have cake. But when I do, I really love red velvet. Or a chocolate cake. I've had a bunch of different cakes. I think the only cake I don't like is a little cake known as tres leches. It's a cake that is super, super moist. It's a little bit too moist for my liking. I don't like it all that much. The what? Tres leches. It's a... I want to say Hispanic cake, but I'm not too sure. Not too sure of its originality. Is that from a different dimension? No, it's just a different
I'm eating at a restaurant
cake.
on my birthday, but I'm not sure if my family can afford a birthday cake.
Whoa. Okay, okay. Cakes can get pretty expensive. Dude, wedding cakes are insane. You buy a wedding cake and it costs so much. Granted, a wedding cake, the purpose of a wedding cake is for a wedding, but the purpose, you know, they're to serve many people, but like, when you the price is what I get shocked by. Consume the cake. Hoarder? I'm not a hoarder. What do you mean? Here we go. Going to a restaurant for a birthday is pretty nice. A nice get-together is always nice. Nice, cozy, taking the day easy, relaxing with family. Consume the cake. Alright. Hear me out. Cookies and cream or Oreo flavor. Whoa, what? This can spawn in a chest? I didn't know about that. Huh. I was gonna say Oreo, you know, like, you know how like you get a McFlurry from like McDonald's and then there's an Oreo McFlurry? Like anything with Oreos in it is way better. That's my one controversial take. Because I think a few of you guys will say like, no, it's not always the best. This is actually better. I haven't had an Oreo shake in a long time. But I have ice cream. It has Oreo crumble in it and is really nice. Pasta with Oreos? Soup with Oreos? Well, you know, dessert-wise, like a chilled cake with Oreo in it. Or like Oreo shake, for example. We're going to layer 2. You're not gonna put Oreos in a pasta or soup. That definitely doesn't work. That's a crime against humanity as we know it. Oh my god. I have a sweet tooth. Whoa, W. Free chess. There we go. The W. Deep fried Oreos. Hear me out. I don't like thinking about carnival fair food or fair food. It just sounds really disgusting. There's a few food items from fairgrounds and whatnot that are like cool and normal. Like when you think about a fairground, you think about giant candy or cotton candy, buckets of popcorn, like caramel popcorn or caramelized popcorn and whatnot. But
the Italian government wants to know your location for putting Oreos in pasta.
Deep fried foods don't sound good. There's a lot of gimmicky stuff over here from time to time, or like oddball items that you hear like online and from areas, just testing stuff for the sake of testing stuff, like deep fried butter. That doesn't sound good. What? That does not sound good at all. It's butter. You're consuming butter at the end of the day, but it's been deep fried. No point in my life have I ever wanted to consume a stick of butter, nevertheless a deep fried one. Oh my god. Will you be the deep to my fried? Don't knock it till you try it. Dude, mentally, I cannot be prepared to down a stick of butter. There's no way. There's no way that's sounding edible or good. That's the furthest point away from healthy. It's so not good. I think I'll pass up the opportunity of consuming something like that. Fairground food does have some good options. One of my favorite things is there's a little dessert. God, I forgot what it's called again. I haven't had it in forever. It's a... I totally forgot what it is. It's kind of like a waffle, but not a waffle. They add powdered sugar on it, and they add like a sauce syrup, like a syrup on it. God, I forgot the name of it. I just had the name of it as well. It's not exactly like a waffle. It's like a waffle and a donut had a child. Like, think about a square waffle, but then think about the softness of a donut, you know? God, I forgot the name of it. Funnel cake. It's really, really soft and very sweet with powdered sugar on top and like a cherry drizzle as well. It's one of my favorite desserts, but you know, you only find it at like fairgrounds, and so I haven't had it in forever. Like something like that I know is not good for you health-wise. Like it's just one of those items that are like, it's still a reasonably alright food item compared to deep fried butter, I would imagine. Oh my god, I cannot envision deep fried butter. I am guilty to eating unhealthy foods, but there's a limit to how unhealthy I will go. Minus update drops in 40 minutes. There's no way, does it actually? If it doesn't drop, I will never believe you. Never believe you ever again. We're being banished to the void alone. Let me see here. I think one of the most unhealthiest things I've had for fairground food is a bacon wrapped donut. Think of a donut with maple syrup on it, a glazed donut with maple syrup on it, and bacon on it. It is one of the largest donuts, and it is one of the most wildest of combinations. It works, but it's one of those items where you're like, God, I know this is not healthy, but the flavors kind of do taste good. It's so unhealthy. I've only had it once, but I gotta admit, the flavors, they did work. It did work. Doesn't sound right to me. I can imagine. If you imagine a food item in your mind, it does not look anything healthy wise. So I can imagine if it doesn't sound good. It's one of those instances where you're like, are we sure about this? But it was actually alright. I haven't been to a fairground in so long. I think that's in part due to the silly little sickness we had for quite a time previously. That's how I'm gonna hint at... That's the words I'm gonna be using.
Song
It appears.
Don't eat minute rice and then you can speak about food. FREL folded hands. Pray underscore little dude shocked. Little dude shocked.
It's food at the end of the... I don't think I should... At the end of the day, it's food. In that case, when it comes to rice, minute rice, at the end of the day, it is food. It is still rice. I don't think I need, like, premium rice. Most disgusting food combo. I think I still gotta give it up to deep fried butter since it's on my mind. Most of I'm not sure from my experience. There's a few things that's kind of difficult to answer because there's a few food items that can be disgusting texture-wise and disgusting flavor-wise. I am a super picky person when it comes to hot sauces. I don't mind hot sauces being extremely hot, for example, but I do mind it when they're way too acidic. So I think this is a difficult question on how many things you can look at, you know? I've had a... Hear me out. There's something that you guys might find disgusting, but flavor-wise, it actually kind of worked. There's a dish, I don't know what it's called, but it's basically peppers, onions, and corn with a cream, like a soup cream, like a... I don't think it's a cream of mushroom, but for the sake of example, to describe it, it's like a sort of cream. And it's a pretty... It's not too spicy, but it's got alright spice and flavor with the veggies combined. That it's kind of alright, but texture-wise, it's one of the most horrid things I've had. I'm not a fan of cream soups of that sort, where something is way too creamy in texture. Soups I'm fine with. I love soup, but when it comes to like some... I want to use the word pasta because I don't know what they're called. Some pastas, or I know they have like an actual name when it's like noodles and then a cream on top. I think shrimp scampi as an example might work, but I'm not too sure. When it's something that's just creamy or texture wise isn't so good for me, I'll pass up on it. So the answer might be hard to say of what the worst combo I've had is. You're saying snail and melted... Wait, what? Snail and melted chocolate is good? Where did we get that one from? I thought it was disgusting. Wait, I'm so confused. Where did we get that from? Chocolate and tomato soup. Chocolate is an ingredient in foods, though. So, I mean, chocolate isn't like the worst thing that you can put in food items. It is used in a few dishes, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think we can rule out chocolate as an individual ingredient that would be a bad combo. Deep fried chocolate inside of soup. Okay, that sounds like a bad combo. What would that even do? What? The chocolate would melt, but then I don't think the deep fried being a part of the process is even a necessary part if the chocolate's gonna inevitably melt. Milk and water. Hear me out. I know it might sound bad, but when you really think about milk and water, I don't think it would be that bad. It's one of those things where it's like, ew, but then you think about it for a while and then you're like, actually, might not be as horrible. Like on a graph of how horrible some ideas are, I think this would be like at level 1 rather than level 10, you know? Like I'm pretty sure we can make some horrible combinations. And the more horrible the combination, it would be further on the levels on this graph. Loot, I'll believe you. Deep fried table then. You're just deep frying items. They're not edible anymore.
My brother is having a toasted bread with a hot dog that is smothered in toothpaste while eating crackers and having lemon juice.
You see, something like that sounds like it would be higher on the graph compared to watered down milk, you know? Something like that sounds way worse than watered down milk. Oh my god. Cereal with water. Consume the cereal water. We got a book. It feels like books have been buffed in their drop rate, but I'm not sure. I say not sure because we totally could have got lucky. Oh, I can combine these ones. Sweet. Do we have anything else? We have this. We need to travel. We're traveling. That's how we're traveling. Oh! Oh, that might be bad. I just realized. There have been some talks about losing your wealth when you die. I don't think we can fast travel like this anymore. In the future. But there have been some talks about losing your coins when you die in this game. I don't know if they will add it in as a feature, but it has been discussed. It has been discussed. How much time do we got? We got 1 minute. Do we buy the hat? I don't have any space. Hold on. We'll go here and we will put sand vial. No! There we go. I didn't know you could get those items from chests. I'm buying the crown. And maybe the hat. I think I'll pass up on the hat for the time being. Milk is water but slightly sweet. Interesting. Everything is edible at least once. Okay, I agree on that standpoint. At least once. We're using caveman logic of testing if this mushroom is edible or if it'll kill us in an instant. Oh my god. Game update. It updated some small stuff I can showcase while we wait. We have a new material. This is our new material. This is used to craft a few items, a shield and a ring. So this is in here now instead of a drop. And this is in here now instead of a drop. And we have a few new weapons, these bow and arrows. We haven't played with them yet. We need bone. Whoa! What? You need a tar bow for this? You need to sacrifice a tar bow for this. That's wild. That's rare. That's really rare to get. I don't know if that's worth it. You need 3 bones, that's fine. Bottle of tar, that's fine. Rope, that's fine. But a tar bow? You need one of these? That's... I think I'll pass up on the bow and arrow. For a 1.3 scaling of damage, I think I'll pass it up. I don't know if it's worth it. That does not seem worth it at all. Cat ears. No new hats. None of the hats are new ones. I think we got a bad roll. None of these... I think that's been in the shop forever. It's just hard to find. I could be wrong though. It does look nice. I don't think any of those are new. Huh. Alright, let's craft an item and then let's sell a few. We need the gold bracelet. Three-star. No way. Mana regen and mana 2 to 3. Sweet. This one's way better. Let me start this one. There we go. Okay, that's really amazing. We got a good roll. We got a pretty good roll. Crown like greed. We're selling this one. We'll craft some food with those so then we can sell at a higher amount. These ones we can sell These ones we can sell. Dude, 60 coins for that? That's awesome. Spider silk we can sell. The aluminum I'm going to hold on to, because we can use it for keys and whatnot. The sticks we'll get rid of. We need to repair our scythe. The wheat we'll craft as well. Let's get rid of some gold. Even though gold is kind of needed, we'll sell half stack. Tempted to sell half stack of aluminum, but knowing my keys, I'm gonna need some. So we'll just sell some of the basic materials like charcoal, rocks, and that looks to be it. I don't need these anymore, but I don't know if I want to sell them. How much would this go for? Actually, not that much. It's 15 coins. It's a lot, but... I was thinking due to the rarity it might have been a little bit higher. Wait, wrong area. I'm looking for the anvil. I forgot to merge it in here. Do you know the most overpowered weapon in Stasis? I think the Snowfall rune is very, very overpowered. Maybe not overpowered, like in the sense of it should be incredibly nerfed and ruined, but it's really, really good of a rune when it comes to runes. It's a huge zone, and anything inside of this zone gets damaged. Weapon's sake, maybe this for magic. When it comes to melee, everyone's got different likes and dislikes. I preferred the scythe. Quick, simple, easy. Chilled blaster is my preference when it comes to a ranged weapon. That's about it. The thorn is the ice spike. This staff right here is one of my favorites because of the damage, constant damage that you can get with it. I don't know if it's best per se because there's quite a lot of different options. I need my books. We're gonna combine these books so we get a level 5. This one's level 4 and this one's level 1. We'll put them down here. There's a few other weapons that are super good and whatnot. Like the Star Saber, if I recall, it's one of the better ones. But a lot of the heavy weapons hit hard as well. I don't think I have any of the heavy weapons. I have the 12th day and I think that's it. I'm not too sure if the 12th day is good. I haven't used it. Alright, let's combine these. There we go. Book. This one is completed. I think these ones are completed. It looks like those ones are completed. I'll move this one here. Star Shotgun. The Star Shotgun is really good. But I think the Snowfall is a little bit better, isn't it? Because you can get way more kills with the Snowfall in quite a good amount of time. However, I will agree the shotgun rune is really, really good as well. I don't think I can hold any more eggs in the egg basket. I'm trying to read the small text. Oh, there's the small text. Oh, I actually could. What? 13 eggs open. Can you feed the snow to my fall? I don't think this is working. I really don't think this is working. We put the crown away. Should we... What? My wealth is dwindling. I was gonna say, should we buy that outfit? Don't know if... Do I need the cat ears? I gave away my cat ears so someone could make a one-shot outfit. So I don't know if I need a replacement for collection's sake. Do I really want that? It looks nice, but I'm worried about my vanity space at this point in time. Just might be a slight hoarder. I think I'll have to pass up on it. I'm gonna wait until we get some different items and then I'll grab them. How have I just now realized I didn't subscribe to you? Greatly benefited from your Critical Legends and Countless Worlds videos. Yo, welcome to the channel. Good to know that you that the videos helped you out. Yeah, I try to make guides on games. Hopefully they help. Cool stuff. Welcome, welcome. Become a maid. The maid outfit is 99,000 per item. There's no way we're getting that outfit. There's actually no way at all. It's so not happening. We gotta like win it in a competition if we want that outfit. Oh my god. We gotta like hope. How do I have 3 of these? I thought I had 2 of these, but I have 3. We gotta hope that there's like a competition, a really easy one that we can do. And to win a maid outfit, there's no way we're buying that. Saying you're poor, 100%. 1,000,000% poor. Alright, let's make some bread. Literal bread, because we can't make it. We can't make cash. Hopefully Critical Revengeance and Countless Worlds don't like spontaneously die like the rest. Hear me out. The way I see it, I think Revengeance might fall off. It's been dwindling down in player count for quite a while. I think the kind of hype moment has dwindled where it's like, whoa, new critical game. We haven't had one in so long. Dude, this one's cool. It's like this one, but it's got a little bit more, you know, aspects here and there. I think that moment has kind of dwindled down. It might dwindle down more. I hope it kind of, you know, cooks. I hope it continues to cook because I'm waiting for the moment where it's like full release, no worry about data wipe, and we can just get into it, you know? But I think it's way too early in the development where all of the hype was spent and now it might be a little bit lackluster because everyone rushed the game. But I think the Countless Worlds dudes are doing it right. I think they're doing it right, how they're keeping it hidden. They're not doing too many releases. The hype is still there, but it's like we don't know what to expect. So when we get into it, we have a fresh idea and a fresh mindset of like, dude, there's a lot to do right now. Like we're not spoiled at the moment with Countless Worlds, you know? So hopefully when that game releases, it'll continue the hype, we'll have a lot of content, and it'll be a fun experience. But I think when games do an early release or an early open, like Revengeance, I think it diminishes the long-term survivability. At least it seems that way. I could be wrong, you never know. But hopefully Revengeance can continue and update. I've lost 99% of hope for Countless Worlds. No! Main issue with Revengeance is difficulty curve. Yeah. But it's hard to judge a game when it's still in development though. That's the problem. The difficulty curve is definitely noticeable in its current state. But it kind of feels, the feel of the game feels like it's a fresh release. But it's still in development. That's the problem. So we don't know at what moment the difficulty curve might get better or worse. We don't know how far they're going to cook at this moment. But since we've already played the game and got the experience of it, we kind of know already what to expect, where the game's going. So there's kind of less need to play, I suppose, because the updates are going to be rolling out a little bit slow. Maybe not slow in huge terms, but just like over time, you know? Wait a month, maybe we got 2 new classes, a new region. Like, that'd be awesome, but like in the short term, Roblox is a fast-paced website where it's like new games are popping up everywheres. So definitely huge amounts of competition is what I'm getting at. To be fair, every critical game had a start like that. Yeah, they kind of died in their own ways. Some of the stories when it comes to like the previous critical games are wild. Absolutely wild. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with these two though, hopefully. Oh, I don't think selling that bread was good. There we go. I'm gonna be waiting it out. I am totally gonna be waiting it out until way, way later. There's just way too much uncertainty is what I'm looking at. With its current state, current development, and amount of content. Something is going to go wrong. What? No! Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. There's a lot of factors. I don't know if we can say it has gone horribly wrong. But for Critical Revengeance, they did have a developer on the team that they removed. I don't know for what reason and whatnot, but now they're deciding to bring him back or not to bring him back or whatnot. I don't know the full story of it, but like small stuff like this can drive worry. It drove me to worry slightly. But I suppose that's part of being a development group, having discussions, disagreements, and whatnot here and there from time to time. Critical Adventure Remastered Solution was absolutely wild. I don't think I heard the story of that one. Critical Adventure Remastered was the game that had the gun statue and the Konosuba Megumin outfit set, wasn't it? For passives, if I'm not mistaken. If so, I did play that one, but I didn't know about what happened to it. I remembered the wild incidents of other critical games where the rumor of one of the devs not paying the other developers or the head dev not doing that to the others. Have heard the wild stories of those ones, but I don't think I have for a remastered. Hopefully it's not like Fantastic Frontier where the updates take and still is like 7 to 8 years. There's a huge difference. Those developers for Fantastic Frontier, it's a team of 2. Life happens, so I don't blame them. It's such a small group, 2 developers. So I'm letting them cook. Compared to the critical games, which have had larger teams of developers, it makes sense why Fantastic Frontier hasn't released. From what they've posted regarding Fantastic Frontier, it definitely sounds like it's, you know, it's their passion, it's their little child project. It's their creation that they really want to get right and they have high hopes for. They want to reach the expectations of the players, it feels. So Fantastic Frontier, I do have hopes for, but I'm gonna be patient on that one. FF never gonna update. No, let them cook. The dude, one of the developers, have been posting on Twitter lately. They're being really cryptic about the release and updates. We might get it soon, we might not get it soon, but they have been posting more recently, so there's some hopes. I think they might be driving up hype at the moment, but I'm not sure. Maybe they're just trying to get a few more eyeballs on the game, and then once they're ready, they're ready. Let's see here. I think we're good. Let's do a spider run. There's a few. I kind of want to gamble for a few items. Testing my luck to see if we can get the spider emote out of pure chance and maybe a monocle of pure chance. But I need momentum books. Books feel incredibly rare in this dungeon compared to Dungeon 2. It's always lift. Allegedly, the owner of that one, underpaying devs and paid a different person that was not a dev. Okay, okay. Wasn't that the same story for a different critical game? Why is this a trend? That's wild. The hype of 20 players. No, it'll be like at least maybe 21 players if we're lucky. Surprisingly, Fantastic Frontier does have like 50 average players day concurrently every day. Surprisingly. When it comes to games and updates and progression, it's really wild because a lot of games will go under, you know? But just having any sort of concurrent players for a long time with inactivity to a game's development or updates is absolutely wild. The one with Gunslinger and such. Okay, okay. That one I did remember. That one was pretty fun when it was around, experience-wise. But, stuff happens. A lot of stuff has happened to the critical games, it appears. Do you think another critical game had the same situation? I swear there was another. That one was fun in the aspect of the different... I believe that game had different enemies that weren't in the previous games of that sort beforehand. We had, if I'm not mistaken, we had the Kitsune. And I think for the vast majority of the games, after and before that one, we never had a few variants and such as the Kitsune. I think Revengeance is the only new critical game that has added it. Critical Legends got wild and wacky with their enemies, but then again, that was supposed to be like a small project that just ended up getting hype, if I remember. The curse. Completely misspelling that. I got no idea how to pronounce it. I'm still gonna just call it as a critical curse, because, you know, that's the dubbed name that a lot of people have given it. Snowplays and yeah, that one... Introduce the Fox variants. If some reason, all of the... Maybe not all of them, but a good majority of the critical games, they don't do more with the variants. Like, we just get a little bit of a faster attack speed from the wolves, and that's kind of it. Attack pattern-wise, nothing too new. Like, no interesting attacks. You have the foxes, and then the spiked foxes, or the wolves, or whatever variant they add next, will have the bite attack. If the fox doesn't have a bite attack, but that's kind of the extent of it. And then it's purely just health pool scaling and attack rate scaling. You really miss the tree enemies from Car. It was a cool idea, but just never got added and made in other critical games. I swear Critical Expedition had tree enemies, didn't it? In the Frost area when you were getting gauntlets, around gauntlets? I swear they had a tree enemy in that game. I know the tree enemy you're talking about, but I swear Expedition had some, if I can recall. Green critical slime. There's so many slime variants. Green and purple will live on. I bet you no one knows the origin of the enemies in critical games. Critical Adventure. The origin of the green slime and the silly, at least from what it looks like, really stem from the old online MMO Spiral Knights, because Spiral Knights has a few basic enemies that are slimes, and the design that is used in every single critical game looks exactly the same to it. It's so silly. It's oh so silly. Hold on, wait, I can show some images actually. I think I have some. Let me see here. Let me see if we can get out of this spot real quick. Oh. Might have, but I had never really gotten far in Expedition. Okay. I'm hoping we get a drop out of these dudes. Not the drops I'm looking for. We'll get to a safe spot. Oh, what? It shot me. That was a perfect hit. I didn't think that spider would have hit.
I've fallen down a rabbit hole.
Pokemon stream. I actually don't have that many Pokemon games. So I'm not too sure I would be able to. It all depends. It all depends on what we can grab and what we can't grab. Let me see here. Funny that Countless Worlds started as Critical Worlds, and the only thing the game had was a small island with a tiny cave and the event question thing of getting orange juice. I was not in it that early. I was oh so not in it that early.
Get an emulator smiling face with horns. Imp smiling face with horns. Imp.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Huh. Okay, I have some news. The bot died. The TTS bot. I just got a pop-up that said, hey, heads up, there was a warning, there was an error. That's about it. Let me see if I can grab some photos real quick, since this is on my mind. It is on my mind. I can't get it out of my mind. Ah!
Sega.
Old Sega sound effect. .mp3. Okay, I can't get photos. I was checking the Steam page for the silly old game because it's really easy to notice the similarities with it. From the critical game designed for slimes and wolves to this old game, but I can't find an image. They have like a bunch of images on the Steam page, but not images that really show the enemies I'm looking for. Let me see if I can get the bot back. There we go. Completely original. Roblox developers trying to be original. Difficulty impossible. It's so not happening. There's a few original games, but it's very rare. Is what I'm getting at. On the topic of original games, the only thing that I could think of that came to mind immediately was like Fantastic Frontier and Hours when it comes to like fully original designs, but I'm not too sure how original the designs truly are. It's just I have nothing to compare them to that would look blatantly like, oh, they got a reference from this game, or yeah, they took inspiration from this game, or like, oh, this is totally from this game. So I'm not too sure. On the topic of Hours, I think we're getting Hours on Steam.
I've fallen down
Okay, it has fixed. It has fixed. The TTS has fixed. There we go. When FF updates is gonna be the same effect of GD 2.2. GD. Oh, Geometry Dash? Cool stuff. I had to think about that for a moment. Maybe. Never know. But I hope it does get a bunch of hype. Here we go. Name any other game with green slime. I bet you can't name one. There's every single critical game. Hear me out. If you have a fantasy game, there's a very high probability you add a slime character into it as an enemy type. It's just bound to happen. Doesn't Vesteria have a slime? I could have sworn they might have had a slime in their game. I know they have the boss in the sewers, the giant rat. I forgot what creature it was and whatnot, but I'm thinking about that region. They could totally slide in a green slime. Terraria is a good example, but if we're going with Roblox games, it's actually kind of difficult to think of one off the top of my head because it's all filled of critical games. It's simply all critical games. I'm really thinking about it now. Dystovia came to mind as another adventure game, but that one uses more fantasy realism in the sense of, no, we don't add slimes, we add wolf, giant spiders, ogre, goblins, stuff like that, you know? Outside of the realm of slimes. I was thinking swordburst, but no, that's in a similar vein of actual creatures in a sense of early game, like wolves, boars, and whatnot, you know? When Terraria stream though, the voting is still going on, but probably soon, probably sometime soon. Pilgrim, does Pilgrim? I don't have experience in Pilgrim because the backseating completely ruined it. Does it actually have slimes? I remember the bandits, but that's my extent of memory. I remember the bandits, I remember the volcano area, the area specifically. I remember none of the enemies. And I remember the pirates. Those are the 3 pillars of my memory. I genuinely do not remember slimes in that game. Minecraft. Green slime in Minecraft. I think we're getting some bad RNG. We haven't... Not that many chests. Hopefully we can get 1 book, maybe. I think we're just gonna run the course, try to find chests, kill the boss, and repeat maybe 1 more. Oh, chests! If we get a book, our journey is over. Speaking about journey over, Terraria Journey's End update 72 is gonna release soon, I think. No, it's over. It's wild to think that Terraria is so old now, and it's still getting updates. It's wild. Game's fun. Game's really fun. I'm very curious about their next update, though. Roblox Islands. I don't know why that didn't come to mind. It probably didn't come to mind because it's... You don't really think about it as an adventure game. You think about it as like a little management kind of sandboxy game. At least that's how I always saw Roblox Islands. Like, you know, you get a little farm started. You maybe do a little bit of fighting later on after you get your farm settled. Then you go sell your produce, get new seeds, get plants, you know. Have not played Islands? Islands is a good game. It was on the front page a lot, which can, you know, be a little bit of a scenario of judgment where, oh, it's a front page game, it might be for children. It is for children, but it's actually not that bad, like Brain Rot. It's actually pretty good of a game as a little island farming type game, sandboxy game. Very fun. Terraria. There we go. We'll try to get rid of this mess here. Islands was peak. It was very, very fun. I gotta admit, very fun. Wrong command. You type talk. It's say. I noticed it. It was very interesting to notice. Just a heads up, the command was wrong. Yeah, I really didn't think about Roblox Islands. Talk, give me a munger. If only the talk command worked like that, but there is no talk command. Oh! The aluminum fell. So it's blue balloon slime. Yeah, Islands was very fun when it came out. Let's see here. Just like Hypixel Skyblock. As a person that never played Hypixel Skyblock, I can't say anything. I never experienced Hypixel Skyblock. On the topic of Minecraft and Hypixel, Hytale. We were supposed to get Hytale as a new game in the world. I don't know what happened to it. It's still cooking, but hopefully we can see it sometime soon. That would be fun. You guys forgot about Hytale. I don't know if you guys knew about it, but I've been looking forward to it since like what, 2020 or 2022? Whenever they did that major release that everyone got hyped for, and then we were like, ha, joke's on you. We're not releasing it for many more years into the future. Here we go. The blue was that not island. Sorry if it was confusing. I think I might have said something regarding islands, but I interpreted it as pilgrim. So all good, all good. April Fools. No! Where was this dude? Was he actually here? I saw the stone. I was gonna break the stone, but then I looked at chat. It's kind of its own game. Definitely a focus on mini management, though. Islands? Or Hypixel? Hypixel Skyblock, from what I've seen, is min-maxing hell. Real? What? I thought it was gonna be like a... similar to Islands rather than min-maxing. Min-maxing sounds like it's gonna be like a factory game kind of setup, you know? But that's interesting.
Is the best way to grind coins still slaughtering those dudes?
Which dudes? The lettuce dudes? No. The lettuce dudes are not it. Not it anymore. I was gonna update the video for the grind in this game, unless you are referring to something else. I heard the TTS, but I didn't see the context connected to the TTS. Little dudes, the little cabbage dudes that drop these dudes, it's not worth it. Go for aluminum. Aluminum, star fragments, and crafting food items. Anything with stars gets boosted in value. Here we go. Hightail April Fool's release. No, it's so over. Here we go. Why is he grooving? The spider was kind of grooving his way over here. It's like bouncing back and forth a bit. Maybe not back and forth, but sidestepping. There we go. No drop. Did we get a book? No book. It's over. It's completely over. Alright, we'll sell our extras. We'll sell. I kind of wanted to see a little bit more of the new cosmetics because they're really cool, but oh well. We got to see a few of them. I'm a little bit curious about that crown now. Let me see here. There is someone who is just a chip on my shoulder at the moment. I am curious about something. Let's go sell this junk. Actually, we have saturation. We'll walk. We'll walk it there. We got a little bit of coinage and we got a new hat. So I think we made success. We got 2 books in the second dungeon. We maxed out one of the books. So I would say this was successful in those terms. We learned what is new in the game. I think we can craft one of the bow and arrows. We'll do that if so. We're missing a lot for one of the bow and arrows. And I don't think we can make a huge sacrifice at the moment. I would make that tar bow and arrow, but I think sacrificing the little tar bow would be quite expensive. So I think we'll skip out on that option. Let's see here. What do we need? Just need a bow and we're good for that one. That one would take a moment, but I am curious what this one is. Oh, we can't even make a bow. We can make a bow. Could have sworn the recipe was actually... Huh. There we go. Am I viewing this right? 2 sticks sell for 2 coins. A bundle sells for 3 coins. Converting sticks into bundles seems alright as an option. Huh. Interesting. Ice skates still insane for speeding around. Ice skates are really, really good. I don't have whoa, that's the gilded boat. Did I make way too many? I made way too many. Bundle like bundle. Bundle has been moved because pressure did not release. The bow looks pretty alright. What is this? Pretty much what we would expect. Does it have any passives? 10% chance to not consume ammunition. I think there's a bow that does a better job than this one. I don't know if bow and arrows are worth it. I really don't. Bow sucks in general? I think the full weapon line kind of does from the looks of it. There is a better version. Instead of using gold, well, the damage is a little bit higher by 2. But there's a 30% chance on the Frostwood one. 30% chance to not consume ammo. This is way easier to get than this one. One thing that really hurts is that the bundle of bombs, I think it's called that? Let me see here. I'm in the wrong area. This area. Holsters is there. Where's the bombs to go? Bombs to go. The only major issue with bombs to go is that it negates any other aspects of a bow and arrow. I tried using that item with this item, this bow and arrow. Not the feathered bow, but the winter one. The Christmas bow, the snowflake bow. And it completely negated the, was it this one? Wait. Maybe it wasn't that one. There's a bow and arrow that grants chilling. I lost it. I don't know where it is. Am I reading this right? Did they nerf it? Snowflake bow. Applies shield. Oh, it's in the description rather than the stats area. That's weird. Applies shield on hit. Yeah, this one. It removed the shield effect from that one. Has double enchantability. Hold on, wait a second. Maybe they're cooking. This one says double enchantability. So then does it have 200 open points for enchantments? If so, are we getting new enchantment books? That actually might be interesting. Early game, it doesn't feel right, though. Bundle of bombs. Would you like a bundle of bombs? That gilded bow might be interesting for a wacky build in the future, but I think it's way too early. Can we view the other bow and arrow? This one. Applies shield on hit. Okay, hear me out. The shield effect is way better. The shield effect is way better because then you can go into permafrost amulet and the shield gets converted to frostbite. That's my counter. It's still not it early game, but it's an option. I would say a little bit better of an option. I'm not too sure though. Oh, the elevator's all the way up there. We're walking it. We're walking it. I would just reset, but we have a little bit of hunger here that we can use for health, so I'll just walk it. 200? I do wonder if it is 200 points of enchantability. That's insane if so. Elevator like minus. There are many elevators in life. If you really think about it, life itself is like an elevator. It has its ups and its downs. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Absolute brain rot. It's so silly though. I genuinely am waiting for the minus elevation update. We just gotta wait for it. It's so not cooking. Here we go. I think I went the wrong way. Here we go. Fools of April will drop soon. It's gonna be Christmas by the time we get the Fools of April. It's so over. Oh my god. Let it cook? I'm letting it cook, but I find it very silly. Thanks for saying that. I forgot what it was called and was only remembering minus the sentence. But that was the old game. Yeah, minus elevation. Silly elevators, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Let's see here. We went all the way up here to... Wait! We actually didn't have to go up here. Because we put it in storage. I was gonna say we went up here to sell stuff and to play with the crown. But we actually didn't need to come back here for the crown. Because we already saw what's in here. We already know what we've got here. And we have the crown in storage, so we could have just accessed it. I had brain rot. Twist the Fool of April is the Fools of April update. What? Alright, let's sell some junk. I'm selling the bow and arrow. It was so not worth it. How much? 23 coins. Was it worth it? I don't know if it was worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only elevator I know is the one from minus elevation and the one that when you go to hell before you die from Mario. What? What's that mean? That's a lot of different colors on your avatar. How many eggs? Did you add all of the eggs? That's a lot of different colors. There's so much Z-axis fighting. I gotta admit though, hear me out. If I were like a 10-year-old, I would say that's absolute fire. The purple and green kind of works. It reminds me of like old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because one of the turtles had a purple headband. And it actually looked pretty good. Compared to the other colored meshes for the turtles. Do we need this much aluminum? Becomes the question. Hear me out. We sell this stack. We keep the full stack and we sell this stack. I think we're good. I think we did good. All of the eggs. I believe it. Oh yeah, you even do. Check that out. I almost missed it, but on the top you have the cactus egg. I totally almost missed that one. I like green and purple. Green and purple is a good color combo. You don't see it that often, but it's like these specific greens. It's like a cactus green, and then you need that real nice vibrant purple. Not too vibrant, but a nice bright one, you know? Not too dried out. Is the cape green? The cape is green. I don't know about the cape. The cape looks interesting, but I think because of the neon, it might be over brightened. Because that purple looks fine, but that looks more like a magenta, you know? That's pretty silly. It's a dark green. Dark green. That looks a little bit bright, though. Maybe it's the lantern. The lantern might make it look bright, like the lighting. You need all of it. No. What? I should join in, but I should also finish the school stuff I am doing. I would recommend doing your school stuff because I think we are heading on out soon. I wanted to mess around with this crown. I was curious how large the crown was on a character. Hear me out. You could totally make Sledge Queen in Stasis now because of the crown. It's so small. I think it might be too small, no? And Greed, hear me out. Greed would look way better with a reef. This one. Here, check this out. Wreath. Check this one. If you just... Hold on, wait. No! It's because of the hair collision. The hair collision, it doesn't show up. We gotta go bald for this one. But this one is designed, you know, like this, where it's like kind of shallow. but it's also got kind of like a, you know, like a wavy pattern, like the Greed's wavy pattern. This one's like way too royal. It's got way too tall of peaks, not that many peaks, and it's got gemstones. Green is bold. That one might cook. It will cook. This one looks perfect for Greed. Absolutely does. I miss your chat message. Crazy crown. Indeed, indeed. Watch this fire. What we watching? Greed is peak. I don't know about this one. Decaying Winter reference? Real. Decaying Winter update has been fun. We did that as a stream recently. That was fun. Has a small dent in the back. What? $2,000. It's just got a slight dent in the back. The entire back of the car. The entire goddamn car is ruined. It's gonna be one of my favorite videos. It's so dumb. We played Contact A-888. Yes! I've got a video on it for helpful tips as well. The game is fun, but you get to a point where you play it too much and then you're kind of like, alright, what's next? You know, the game loop, you can only do so much. The game's good though. Game is good. Game is good. I think we're good here. I was curious about the crown. We saw the crown. It's a little bit too small. I don't think I have any other crowns to compare it to. I think that's the best we got. I got way too many vanity items now. Yeah, I don't think I have another crown. I think there's like 1 or 2 more crowns in the game. I don't think I have them. I have everything except them. Alright, we're good here. We're good here. You guys want to see the brightest item in the world? I think this one's bright. Never mind, that's the wrong one. There's a version of this that's just neon and it's wild. It costs 5,000 coins. That one's just transparent. I thought I had the neon one. I don't. Does it make quartz long blade longer than usual? Well, it's a long blade, so I would imagine... Wait, long blade? Quartz long blade? Do you mean great blade? Great blade, right? It is a large sword, though. Holy crap, I didn't think it was that large. You have a point. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get my mouse in the middle again. Great blade. Huge blade. Comically large blade. Alright, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We checked up on the update. We saw a few new cosmetics. Not that many, but I was hoping with the shop rotate, we would see a little bit more, but oh well. Whoa! Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I was about to close the game, but someone... This is what I was going to show. These ones are bright as hell. Wait, get back here. These are yours. I don't want them. These are bright. Absolutely bright. They cost 5k though. They're so expensive. They're rare to find in the shop because the rotation. Here you go.
BTW,
Thank you for showing.
Tips video on Stasis.
Yeah, I got a few helpful videos on Stasis. The only one that's not updated is the coin guide. But there are multiple videos for locations, getting started, and the coin guide is kind of still relevant. It's just the lettuce. This item right here doesn't sell for that much anymore. But there's still some good tips in the video. Alright, let's get out of here. Need cheese coin glitch bag. That one's wild. Absolutely wild. It was silly when I was making that video because it was present. They thought they patched it out, but it wasn't patched out yet. So I had to contact the devs and say, hey, I'm making a video on this topic just to let you know it's still in the game. They quickly rolled out patches and new servers to make sure the old servers got ruined. It was so silly. There was a similar incident during the Easter event, I've heard. There was another dupe glitch when the Easter event was happening. I think it was the Easter. If it wasn't Easter, it was the April Fool's update. It's so wild. I didn't cover that one. I was unaware of that one. They got to it fast. Absolutely fast. Don't rat out. No, they had it down in like 30 minutes, I think. They were instantly fast. Let's get to the ending. Let's get to the elevator calls your name. No, the elevator. Got a nice build that I really enjoyed in Contact A-888, I'm gonna assume. Contact, good game, but once you, as mentioned, once you get too deep into it, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? Game's good replayability for a long time though, but once you've tried it all, it feels. Do one round of minus. I can't. Elevator game moment, real? Nah, we ended. Nice casual stream here. A little bit of checking in on the Shadow update. We got a brief look at the new materials, the new weapons, the cosmetics. Not as many cosmetics as I had hoped. There's some really, really nice pants and shirts in the game now. I was really hoping we were going to be able to see some though. But oh well. Because they're not rare. They're actually pretty common in the shop now.
Have you heard of the game?
But they're pretty cool. Yes, I've heard of it. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't get too deep into the game. Not too deep into the game. Let me see here. Never mind. There's so many variants of Cube Cavern. I was gonna showcase my progress in one of them, but I decided not to because there's so many. I don't remember which one I played exactly. I think I tried out a few of them, but I don't remember which one I had the most progress in. So that idea was abandoned. We're ending. We're getting out of here. Nice casual stream. Yeah, I could be wrong on this, but aren't the Stasis devs like from Super Duper Cube Cavern, if I'm not mistaken? A whole bunch of them. Just one teeny tiny round of minus. The elevator has left without us, you guys. We must suffer. Alright, I'm checking it. It's been like 2 hours. I'm checking if Minus updated. One of you guys earlier in the stream said Minus will update in 40 minutes. It's been 2 hours, so I think we can check. Guys, I got bad news. It didn't update. Guys, it didn't update. I don't think we can play. It didn't update. Gumballs now. We'll wait for Barrel Baller. Here's what will happen on the topic of the schedule. Tomorrow is going to be a bundle. However, the bundle might be scrapped. If Pressure doesn't release, or if it's shattered, we'll just keep the bundle until Bundle Day, which is Saturday. And we'll just have Thursday as Barrel Baller Day. We'll hunt for Barrel Baller. Friday is our road trip day. Saturday is Bundle Day, as mentioned. Sunday, there's no schedule planned for Sunday, so maybe Terraria on Sunday if it wins the voting. And then Monday, no stream. That's our schedule. Did you do Combat Tax Evasion? No! I didn't do Combat Tax Evasion. The update looked cool. I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't play it fully, you know? There were a lot of... I think the Stasis update took me. I think the Stasis update really took my attention. Will the Terraria be modded? It will be vanilla. What about PvZ Part 2? Is it winning the votes? It's in the other area. Maybe. Terraria is in the lead for the first voting. Minecraft is in behind. Dwarf Fortress was kind of a throw, but it actually has the third highest, other than other. And then RimWorld. I really did not expect Dwarf and RimWorld. Because Stardew Valley is on the list, and no one voted for Stardew. Oh my god. How about multi or single? I think it would be single. I think it might be single. Alright. But anyways, I know what you guys are looking for if we do a large stream series. Either Terraria and Minecraft are safe bets that we can dive into. I can't guarantee Terraria on Sunday, but you know, it's a possibility. It's a very, very high possibility. Maybe we could get back into Tunic or Plants vs. Zombies on Sunday if not. Those are our options as well. Tunic is in the lead for the second vote. Stardew Valley is not real. PvZ is better farming game. Wild. Can't believe I miss out on the time content warning release free for 1 day. April Fools, yeah. I got it. I haven't played it yet, but I got it. It's pretty cool. Landfall Games. W's. Alright, I went through the schedule. That is all. We're getting out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. A little nice casual one. I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it is in your guys' time zone. I'm heading on out. I'll be seeing ya. Very messed up you didn't put PvZ in continue poll. I forgot about it. I added the other area, so you guys have a little sub area to put suggestions. It's so silly. Alright. Goodbye.